The Hounds of Baskerville.
It's coming! Sholmes's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. "Look well, Wilson," Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. "For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles."
Oh! First 2 months in London passed by in a flash. That disconnected courtroom swings we will first start until the day we arrive in the country. We took a sudden's terrible ordeal that followed closely behind we emerged victorious. However, there then came and warped into our opportunities to appear in court. Which was totally surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur and I'm no student of law from faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by a fateful telegram. Yes, everything has to be faithful. I don't know, would you guys like me to read everything, or would you like me to put this on? And just, that's the one thing about this game. It's like, it's hard to chat with stream and then say everything because I have to say every single line, and it's just weird. So let me know what you prefer, and I'll try to accommodate you. Go with your heart. My heart says lay back down and go to sleep. So go with your heart. All right, guys, it's been a great stream. I'll catch you guys in the future. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Oh, that moment. Welcome by the unserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he was gone, oh no. Did you have a good day? Yeah. For the most likely, I had a pretty good day. I had to do a small presentation in class about an article, which was okay-ish. I not very good at public speaking. So it is always weird when you actually have to do public speaking. It's just like, hey, everybody's now staring at you. It's like, okay, cool. It's time for me to completely freak the entire fuck out. And then I talk with my small voice and my vast voice, which is pretty much like this. How you guys doing? I'm going to present today. When we talk about the subject right here, it talks about the people of this place, and then how the effects of the work. It's just like, it is so weird because normally don't talk that fast. Talk fast-ish. I normally don't talk that fast. Photo ready? Let's see, what case is today? I think I'm scared of defending one at the moment, am I? No, of course not. How silly of me. I think Iris said she'll make us breakfast this morning. So shall we go down to Mr. Sholmes' suit? Yes. Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food. She does, doesn't she? Once our bellies are full, we can leave for court and fighting for. Okay, so here we go again. I don't think there's any courses. So, what's it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean. Oh, a telegram. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's, you know, it's weird when I go in my tiny voice, because not nobody like that, but when, you know, anxiety, public speaking, eyes on me, my body just like shifts into how fast can I get these eyes off of my face. This boy telegram. 3 times now she tried to fail to convince me it was nothing. I promise I'll tell you about it at some point. I understand. I'm gonna have her wife back in Japan by now, hasn't he? Yes, I should think so. Left immediately after that terrible ordeal. You mean he should have completed the voyage already? We'll be just a few days away. But night ago, we had the very long telegram from him. Do you remember? Complaining of sicknesses? But by large, it seems the voyage is going wrong. Something wrong with Naoto-san? Just wondering, what might have become of Soki-san had he stayed in London? That's all. Me. Lost the Lord Van Sykes to Reaper? Yes, I can't help wondering if sequences would have been paired to significance in that case. The Reaper! Can't stop the Reaper! Says that no one will stand in the docks to be saved by the Reaper. Like the way that nightmares try it, and on the very day we arrive in London. Every 2 months on at least I'm excited to safely out of the country now. Presumably that means that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London, perhaps? As the case is still a comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding. The legend of the Reaper is believed it means he wills the Lord of Justice himself. Wait, I wonder what he's been up to these past 2 months. So it gets more credit a defendant? I think not so. But how would you guys deal with what are you guys' public speaking voices? What would you, when you have to do public speaking, or when you had to do, not have to do, but had to do public speaking, what was your mindset when you did this public speaking? It's my luck. I just raised it. This is man, I guess. Yeah. It seems like a solid plan, Raise your voice and sound like you're a businessman of sorts, that you know what you're talking about. Morning, Susie. Morning, Iris. Iris. What is this, Bruno? Puff up my chest. Let's hear a noise. It sounds like a cat being strangled. Ah, yes. You noticed that, did you? Reggie, I hate public speaking. I don't know many people who do like public speaking. Maybe streamers. Maybe streamers love the public speak. I don't know. Actual friends and families actually work. I'm more nervous fun of friends and family. Going to die, perhaps. Something happened, Mr. Sholmes? He looks miserable, and the way you were playing the violin before. Mine is dead. Music is dead. The world is dead. This is black. Somebody has the looks up on Mondays from Mr. Sholmes. This is me every Monday. The world is dead. My mind is dead. if it's not too much trouble. Oh, look at the little kitty. Hi. Morning, boy. Meow. I need to for Kesties. Did you get here? One time for breakfast. Wonderful. Let me help you, Iris. It'd be a fine day to die. Yep, he's surely hit his Monday emo. Yes, it's completely clearing. Numbers for you on it. Understand what goes in the great detective's mind, among other. By next time we invite it, we may find he vacated the entire seat. That's scarily possible, actually. You just come home one day and all of a sudden the suit is just completely empty. It's just like, the fuck? Well, somehow I can help feeling like the whole lot. No, such a charming and tidy collection of paraphernalia, isn't it? Especially to me, like my desk. But you must not learn to tidy up after yourself. No favoritism there. It's like, I see no favoritism. Hello, Top Rider. I like how different this area is. This is his area. Messy, unkept in the background. Exciting things. Still a little bit messy and unkept in this area. But then you go over to her side and look how clean it is. I like that. Well, I'm happy this morning, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? Used to be the case that in my hands, this violin sung like a dawn chorus. Its resonant tones would make flowers bloom. What? But now, the muses are amused with me. The goddesses of music have thrown me over. What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? To no avail. The sound of my tone is lost. That brilliant, clear, unwavering tone, gone forever. Most of it. Oh, you haven't flexed much lately, have you? Don't worry, I'm sure it will come back to you in time. Heed my words, Mr. Nanando. Goddess of art suffered. One day they bestow genius on a man. The next, they'll must leave to draw it. It turns I have violin for me. What is left? He's like, what is left? Ducks and perhaps. Just look rather empty today. Well done, Mr. Santo. Your observation skills do you credit. I know, Mr. Sholmes. Their appearance some lookings when compared to yours. Broke a notch on his winch. Scope. It's windbreaks now. What, it's a windbreak? No, it's windy break. The pawnbrokery. What? I mean, you pawn that enormous machine of yours? That's some considerable value, you see. Quite undeserved Lee? Isn't a very important machine for your work? Wish you had consulted us if your situation was so desperate. Glad you passed a little outcome I have to you. Dear madam, things are far from desperate. Pawnbroker has a wonderful machine. How can it be anything but desperate? Making use of a pawnry is quite ordinary here in London. I assure you. It is? It doesn't sound ordinary at all. It seems that neither of you fully understand how pawnbroking works. Well, to understand exactly. I would also like to know how pawnbrokery works. When you said we didn't fully understand how pawnbrokering works. London, pawnbrokeries are akin to banks. Banks? On Mondays, merchants frequent their finest jackets and trapping to the pawnbrokers of choice. Money they receive in return, they are able to trade happily through the week. And on Saturday, they go to recover their things using the money they earned. No idea, but a fascinating lesson. One does it, you see, especially people in inner London. Except they have money to spare, they would purchase another fine jacket. Not to wear, obviously, but to pawn, should the need arises. Oh, how ingenious. Whenever we have something that gets in the way, we leave it when makes you see. Pawnbrokery can be thought of an extreme secure vault. We've thought that even pawnbrokers are different here in Great Britain. Of course, you have to watch thoroughly with it. Sometimes he pawns things he really shouldn't. Don't you, Hurley? Doesn't matter. What is dead to me now? Okay. That's me. Yes, I've become very attached to the wagon. It would appear his previous owner is completely forgotten to him. Cats are unfeeling creatures. Their meows are empty as the hearts of the muses. Wish had no intention of taking Mikey back to Japan. I wonder why he kept him in the first place. But he would have taken him if he could. Pets are strictly forbidden aboard steamships in our experience. For good reason. Terrible things happen to the rules of the passengers. Is Waggy? Waggy is the cat from the last case we had. He was basically shown once and never shown again. What's this? It's my latest invention. What is that? It's called the Cat Flapper Mat. Machine for making doors just for cats. That's right, it can be make a cat flap for a little furry friend like Waggy in seconds. You can do it to any door, no matter what it is made of. It's very powerful, you see. But wouldn't it have been quite quicker just make the cat flap rather than making machines that make the cat? Well, yes, maybe. But now I can make cat flaps anywhere I like. I think it's wonderful. Pick one for us in the door for our office upstairs, I guess. Here's how they come up with unconventional inventions, this girl. Hello, Iris. That? Agiha? Can't just kill somebody? Oh, I think it's a toy. Oh no, what's she doing to it? Oh dear, Mr. Sholmes pressed his violin. Why should I care? What? I should be surprised. Cat is a more accomplished musician than I now. He's in the poor spirit, says me. Anyway, I'll put it back where it lives. Shall I, Hurley? Catch reach is possible. Maybe we should assess the damage. So this device, isn't it? The Stradivarius, one of the finest violins in the world, made by the renowned Italian Lutheran Antonio Stradivari. Oh, I see. Doesn't really look like anything special to me. What happened upon it, covered in dust, languished in a pawn shop down a descriptive back alley. The buckle had no idea of its value, so I was able to purchase it for a mere 55 shillings. Honorable of you. Until today has been my favorite companion in every great something. Like, she is a reason to live in the world devoid of music, to tolerate this blanche existence? No. There's none. Mr. Sholmes? My dear, what? I thought so preoccupied with Frenchie's release from the storm routine. But it's about the violin. It looks very different to normal, don't you think? You mean, Miss Masato? This is right. Tone of wood is completely different. And I'm sure there's no cracks on it. Wait, it's not even the right size, is it? What's this? Uh-oh. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Miss Sholmes, but the instrument isn't a violin at all. What? I believe it's an entirely different instrument called a viola. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, are you alright? Right. You're quite right. This isn't my favorite Stradivarius. So what? Pray, it's a piece of string fault. What now then? See what must have happened. Do you, Iris? This is simple mixed up. Sounds like Iris might be able to tell exactly what happened if we asked her. This is an interesting morning. So, pray tell, what is this violin? Except Iris. You see, this violin, sorry, this viola, ran records until last week. At the pawnbroker? And I'm some beloved musical partner. Peace. You're no doubt familiar, my dear fellow. Always the beloved child trouble. Yes, indeed. So you sent your beloved violin to the pawnbrokers and hope that it will experience personal growth. Oh, what a wonderful idea. I struck upon my great close in order to release my precious instrument. It would appear Mr. Windbreak mistakenly furnished me with this tawny fiddle instead. My ears cannot be deceived by the hollow timbre of the switchboard. No, but your every sense was deceived by the fact that it just had strings. Posa, a fine state of affairs this is. I'd always say, Mr. Nando, never trust a pawnbroker. They're trying to fiddle with you every time. Oh, you told us that you could think of a pawnbroker next curve vault. Come on, Snyder. Dilly-dallying with girls, you know it. Sorry. Crunching your toast with a vacant expect. Crushing your something. Are you a little embarrassed by your own conduct concerning the urgency of this? Must visit Mr. Windbreak Workery at once. Precisely, Mr. Salt. Without a moment of delay. But I haven't finished my bacon and eggs. May has to finish his bacon and eggs. Dear fellow, silly you do not insist to attend. To crunch your bacon with extremely bacon experts to fresh your eggs over. Alright, say no more, I go then. But my bacon and eggs. You don't leave bacon and eggs by itself. You monster. What bacon and eggs? Windy break, Hanoi. It's fun. Appropriate. Hey, there's all sorts of tools and contraptions in this here that I've never laid my eyes on before. It's a subtle sign, the spark of wonder in your eyes. Can't wait to see the explore the selves again. Especially you enjoying a space like this. Oh yes, I don't know why, but seeing such a lot of things, I understand it's a weird thrill. But dear fellas, let's not forget why we're here. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. We're calling on matters of business, not pleasure. I claim Mr. Sholmes from business too, judging from the sparks of fury in his eyes. Sholmes, sir, welcome back. Praise and welcome. Oh yes, we're all potential customers after all. But discontented customers, Mr. Nanda. It's time to inform Mr. Windbreak of our ire. Come, a fight is afoot. How like 7 friends. Naturally, recall this, which I retrieved from you there some days ago. Yes. Fate Fitter is not my favorite trumpet. It's different. Holes in it. It's not even the same size. Summary of our observations, Mr. Holmes. Sir, don't break up with me. You see my mistake from Palm Bunker. Only one way to make amends. Take my own life! I don't think that would be necessary, do you? Man wants to wait, comes back with the gun and just like, I'm sorry for my mistake. Holmes, who took it upon himself to remove the item the other day? I believe... Sorry. I recall I entered the storeroom to fetch your violin when I heard, there it is. You did? When I turned to go, you had taken the violin and left, sir. However, there can be no doubt that the blame lies firmly at my own door for allowing you to leave. I shall not grumble grass any longer. May this guilt die with me. Oh, sir, my dear fellow, the fault is mine. We'll put so Susie. Position with you now. Challenging